'76, and they've been separated for 6 years now. They broke up to pursue their own careers, but in their day, they were the hottest group ever to hit the Roanoke Valley. Well, they're back together again for 3 consecutive nights at Caesars in Roanoke. Tonight, PM Magazine catches up with them and discovers what they've been doing in the past, and that the old folks still have it in them.
Well, early in the morning, she hitched a ride down to Louisville.
They're the Vikings, and they're back. Reunited after 5 long years since they broke up in 1976, the band and the music which provoked a love affair with Roanokers in the 1960s and 70s have rejoined for 3 nights of nostalgia and
a whole lot of fun. We have a very faithful following, and I have never understood why people pay good money to see us.
For many reasons, the Vikings have become a Roanoke institution, and their fans love them. For 16 years and many band personnel changes, their following has gathered in local establishments to sample the band's unique blend of folk, country, and rock music that is unmistakably the Vikings. The Vikings' success dates back some 20 years ago, back to the early 1960s when folk music was gaining prominence on the American populace.
In 1961, Alan and I were 17 years old, seniors at Patrick Henry High School, and we decided to put together a little group. And there was another guy who had been in a similar group. His name's Lane Craig. So we started the Vikings as a trio.
Original members Tommy Holcomb, Lane Craig, and Alan Nelms have modeled themselves and their sound after the popular group, the Kingston Trio.
We've borrowed ideas from a lot of different groups and tried to work it within our scheme and the things that we're comfortable doing.
As the times changed, the styles of music changed, as did the Vikings. With the addition of Tyler Pugh on bass and Fred Freelance on vocals and showmanship, the band became the Vikings 5, frequenting a local night spot, the Coffee Pot.
We played all the time. It was amazing. You know, it showed that there was nothing else out there. Everybody was asking us to play.
With the introduction of Joy McKeever to the group in 1970, the band had now become the Viking 6. The next 4 years would prove to be the group's most popular period.
It's a band that just endured over the years. At that time, in Roanoke, there was really very little to do, and except maybe go hear the Vikings at the Coffee Pot.
The band endured many personnel changes over the years, with original members leaving and returning. Finally, when Joy departed the group in 1974, she was replaced with Ann Francis, who remained with the Vikings until their breakup in 1976.
After some time passes, careers go different ways. Ideas change. The group members grow a little bit apart.
Berkland's Super Sale, the biggest bargain.
As for the Vikings, individual career decisions have proved that indeed members do grow apart. Fred Freelance is vice president of a locally based advertising firm, Image Advertising. Vice President and Assistant Manager Tyler Pugh is now a stockbroker as well as a commodity broker for Wheat First Securities. Founding member Lane Craig is Vice President for the general contracting firm of Boone Builder Incorporated. Alan Nelms works with area medical centers as a product specialist with an international manufacturer of disposable medical products. Tommy Holcomb, who has continued a musical career, writes and performs commercial jingles for his own music company in Atlanta. Vice President Joy McKeever oversees operations for her family's business, M&S Machine Shop in Salem. And Ann Francis is now the director and one of the coordinators of the Child Care Center at Community Hospital.
About 6 months ago, we started getting together and just picking. And it was just great. We were having just a great time. And, of course, the idea arose, let's get together for a little reunion, because there are a lot of people that had mentioned it to us and said they might like to hear us.
We've missed each other. Everybody's been real busy, and we've gone our separate ways. We haven't seen as much of each other as we would like to. And now, we've seen a hell of a lot more of each other than we ever wanted to. But
with the help of Leroy Smith on guitar and Ralph Nash on drums, the Vikings have once again organized for 3 sold-out performances at Caesars, a Roanoke nightclub.
So if y'all going to come up and sing real quiet, that means I got to have the gain up on the mics. Then I might as well not have drum mics, but I got drums everywhere. Remember, you never work with drums. It's important.
Oh, yes. I've been a Vikings fan for a long time.
I'm a diehard Vikings fan. I enjoyed the Vikings in the early 70s. I left Roanoke in the mid-70s, and I came back this year, heard they were here, and decided to come and watch them.
Well, we're hoping to see the same group we saw up until about 4 or 5 years ago.
The last time we saw the Vikings together was at our outside wedding party.
We're going to have a wonderful evening here tonight.
They're fine. Get right up on there and just belt it.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, reunited for 3 nights only, the Vikings.
We all like to perform, and I don't think that we did it for any kind of musical recognition. We did it because of fun.
The songs that we sing aren't as necessarily important as the way we appear. We have fun on stage.
We're not always perfectly professional, but we have such a good time. The audience really appreciates it.
Oh Lord, I'm stuck in the
I feel like they're better than ever.
Awesome. And I don't use that word much.
It's like a reunion. It's like every class reunion is just wonderful.
I hope it's a harbinger of things to come. I'd love to see them get back together and start over again. We're really looking forward to it.
They took my friend. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in the
If you missed the Vikings performance at Caesars, you can still catch them this weekend at Festival in the Park. Don't miss it. They're fantastic. And stay with us because we'll be right back.
Thank you.